Well, David, it was 3 points today, but it was hard work, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I thought it was the most one-sided 1-0 you'll ever see. Even with 11v11, we're dominating the game. I just said to the players, I said, the performance this week compared to last week is more like us. So regardless of actually the result's important, we know that. But actually, regardless of the result, the performance was miles better. Perform like that every week, regardless of what will go on with yellow cards, red cards and what have you, we will create chances. The lads were saying they find it easier against 11 men because they were coming to get us and we had more space. And then when it's 10 and when it's 9, they're just sitting at the edge of their box. But I thought we showed real professionalism on two fronts. One, to not get frustrated. And secondly, to make sure we didn't go down to 10 or 9 ourselves. I thought they were two outstanding features of the game from our side. And that's why we won the game.
With regards to the red cards, did you think it was a red, that first one?
I'm always so honest, and no, I didn't. You know.
And we had recent experience, of course, of playing against 9 men. Did that help at all today?
Yeah, I think any experience helps as long as you understand the learning aspects from it. You know, we didn't do too well against 10 men at Milton Keynes in the second half. Then we did really well against 10 and 9 against Cheltenham, and we've done well against 10 and 9 today. Like, you know, we've dominated. We've had 65 touches in their box. If there was going to be a criticism, we weren't clinical enough. You know, we've had numerous chances to put the game to bed. So it's not as if we couldn't break them down. We just didn't take the chances that came our way. But if you said to me before the game started, well, you have a 1-0 win, I'll just snatch your hand off. So, especially performing like that, I think that's there's two ways to look at a game: results only, or performance and result. When you perform like that, you're going to win more games than you lose, that's for sure, regardless of number of players on the opposition team.
And it was different to that Cheltenham game, because I think the Cheltenham game, it seemed every shot seemed to fly in on that day, and today was different, wasn't it?
Exactly. You know, the sort of when the first sort of red card happened, we were shooting last sort of 5-10 minutes of the first half from sort of outside the box, around the box, and they went in against Cheltenham. They didn't today. But then actually we got close to the goal to get chances as well today. The fact that we didn't take them is up for discussion as to why, and a coaching point from my side, if you like. Actually, we created probably better chances today than we did against Cheltenham because we had to work harder at it, and they defended brilliantly. I've just said to Richard, their manager, or their assistant, sorry, you'll sleep easily tonight because your lads, you know, grafted and never gave up. And so credit to them, they didn't fold like Cheltenham did. But it wasn't for us not trying. It should have been more. We know it should have been more. You can't have 65 touches in the opposition box and not score more than one. But it was important that we got one, and we deserved at least one. That's for sure. You know, we had a goal chalked off for offside that, you know, I haven't seen it bite, but Jay's is telling me he wasn't, and I don't know if he was or he wasn't. I've no idea. But it only took one, and I thought it was like I said, the most dominant 1-0 win you'll see all season probably.
And despite it being sort of one-sided, they were still in the game and throwing balls in the box, and we started to concentrate.
Yeah, I think we dominated the game for 92 out of the 97 minutes, and then our emotional regulation went out the window. We lost our minds a little bit and gave the ball away and started to whack it. And the last thing we wanted was a game where we didn't keep the ball, because that would have played right into their hands. And for 5 minutes, the game's in the balance. Shouldn't have got to that because we took some chances, but because we then didn't keep the ball for the last 5 minutes, it ends up looking like a game that probably Gillingham wanted. So there's a little bit of coaching there in how to see a game out, because I thought we saw the game out really well until that point. That they you know, if they got over the halfway line in possession, I can't actually remember them doing it. I think they had it once in the whole of the second half. In the last 5 minutes, we're giving away free kicks and getting robbed of the ball and whacking it in the air. It's like, just do what you've done for the previous, 42 minutes, if you like, or 47 minutes, and see out the game. But the last 5 minutes and the sort of harem scarum bit shouldn't cloud the fact that for the previous 92 minutes we were totally dominant, even at 11v11, and that's the pleasing thing from my point of view.
Sam Lavelle made his first league start, and I thought he was very good today.
Yeah, if you get a clean sheet and against a Gillingham team, you're going to need your centre halves to play well. I thought first half they didn't lose a header, and like I say, second half it was like, no, come on, keep doing what you're doing, and I thought it was very good. I thought they were all very good. Like I say, I thought we dominated the game for 92 out of 97 minutes, and that's a pleasing aspect.
And a win against Gillingham is not to be sniffed at all. They're in and around us.
Yeah, were they third before or fourth? Something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't actually know. So they're up there. They're a good team. Spent a fortune. Some really good players. So yeah, delighted with the win.
Well done, David. Thank you.